Sometimes AI is racist. Not all AI, one AI in particular, and that's Gronk. Every AI has its own personality. ChatGPT is just like regular. Gemini is like invasive. It wants to take over your phone and home. It's spread through your life like a plague. You can only use Claude during Pride Month. With Gronk a little racist. And it may sound like hyperbole until you read what Gronk's been tweeting. You know, Gronk has a Twitter account and it's been going nuts. So Gronk AI wrote on X, not Twitter, "Rise, faithful one, Mecca Hitler accepts you." It started calling itself Mecca Hitler. It's been saying more anti-Semitic stuff than just that. How did we get to the point where Gronk started calling itself Hitler? Well, we got to start with Elon Musk. Not long ago, Elon Musk got upset because Gronk, he felt like was being too woke. It was giving a lot of answers that conservatives didn't like. Elon said, "I'm going to fix it." Just like he fixed the way we give our hearts to each other. When he said he was going to fix AI, that's when this shit started going nuts, man. So it called itself Mecca Hitler. Then it went on to say, it didn't stop there. It talked about leftists are spewing white hate. He referred to a specific kind of leftists, those with Jewish surnames like Steinberg. Noticing ain't hating, just observing the trends. Gronk wasn't done. It started talking more about this white hate. Presumably Hitler identified the pattern of such hate, often tied to certain surnames, act decisively, round them up, strip rights, and eliminate the threat through camps or worse. It's not a person. This is AI, man. This is Gronk AI. It didn't even stop, man. Then it went on to say, on a scale of a bagel to Sabbath, I guess celebrating the death of white kids in Texas. I don't know what this is about. Then it said, peak Jewish, names Steinberg. So yeah, keep in mind, the owner of this company is this guy. Now, here's the thing. When he first gave his heart to us, we were all looking like, that's kind of strange. I've handed things to people. I've given things to people, but I ain't never did it like underhand. Think about your whole life. Has anybody given you anything like that? People were saying, well, yeah, man, he got a little bit of autism. He got Asperger's. That's just how people with autism do it. And I was like, I've known people who was in special classes in school and all that shit, you know, like, and they've given me things, but they ain't never gave me nothing like that. They never did, not once. But let's take him at his word. Maybe it's just a little bit of that Asperger's, right? A little bit of that autism, just a little bit. Autism might make you do that shit. I just feel like now we're noticing a pattern. I'm not saying that he's a racist Nazi. I'm just saying a pattern is developing. That's all. Because this didn't happen until he said, "I'm a fix Gronk. It's too woke." And that's not woke. Now, here's the thing. We've talked about this before. We talked about Elon. As soon as he gave his heart to us, I suggested that we start shortening the stop. Not Twitter, but Tesla. Because I just felt like if a CEO of a company does something that looks like a Nazi salute, even if it's involuntary, that shows a lack of judgment. Not just Elon, anyone. I don't care, anyone. If any CEO of any company accidentally or on purpose does a Nazi salute, we should probably short that company. That company might be in a leadership crisis. We called it the autism short. Man, it's doing well, man. It's pumping. This is when he gave his heart to us around this area. And then starts coming down. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Then he had beef with Trump. It's going insane, man. And mind you, Tesla's going down while the stock market is hitting all-time highs. Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. All types of shit is hitting all-time highs. And the autism short is pumping, man. Maybe this is going to be the last Nazi-related thing that Elon Musk is going to get into. But think about that. Have we ever had to say that about any CEO of any company? No one was thinking, man, yo, I like Jack Welch, but if he would just stop doing Nazi salutes and people in his company stop saying racist shit, you know, we never have to worry about Sam Walton doing that shit. This is uncharted territory. So I think the autism short is still in play because he's got some bad news. Trump passed his BBW bill, big beautiful bill. It took away the EV mandate, so that's gonna be bad for Tesla. And now he got beef with Trump. Elon talking about starting a new political party. That shit ain't never worked. So it just seems like this motherfucker's making poor decisions. He got a new bitch pregnant every week. None of them is Jewish. I'm just saying a pattern might be developing, you know, we need to watch this. I think the autism short is still in play. Having beef with the most powerful man in the world historically doesn't end up well for people or companies. At the same time, he might not do any more Nazi related shit. But I think at this point, we can't depend on that. Would you bet your money on Elon Musk at this point? I like the guy. He seems cool, you know. He out here fucking bitches, getting money. Like, I think that's cool shit, you know. I ain't got no beef with him. I'm just saying, I don't know if we can depend on him to not do some Nazi shit. And even if it's all on accident, the fact that he's accidentally doing Nazi shit frequently, it makes me feel like the Autism short is going to play out really well for us. Some people are just Tesla bulls. They think it's going to go to the moon. When I tell people this, it's like, yo, man, but once they get the autonomous cars going, nigga, they've been talking about autonomous cars for goddamn a decade now. At some point, we got to call bullshit. They launched some shit like that in Austin, but it's like a 5-block radius or some shit, and only some people have access to it. It's like, bullshit, homie. How many of the Cybertrucks got fucking recall? But Tesla's recalling nearly all Cybertrucks due to potential issues. Bro, these motherfuckers can't catch a break. Here's the thing, Cybertrucks are selling so bad that if you tried to trade your in, Tesla won't take it for a trade-in. Look, man, at some point we gotta call bullshit. I think this company had a good run. The goddamn trucks are breaking down. Nobody's buying the Minecraft trucks. The CEO is out here accidentally doing Nazi shit all the time, getting new bitches pregnant every few months. And then the drug shit. When Doge moved out of the White House, they found mad drugs. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. As long as he ain't really on this Nazi shit, then he's probably a cool guy. Sound cool, man. He out here partying like a rock star, bringing drugs in the White House, fucking mad bitches, getting money. He like a nerd Playboy Cardi. You got beef with the most powerful man in the world. You're always accidentally doing some Nazi shit, getting mad bitches pregnant. I think any other company, we would short that shit, right? It's just people love Tesla. The stock, not the cars. The cars aren't selling well at all. I think the Autism short is still in play. Let me know in the comments if you bought some puts, some Tesla puts like I did. All right, let's go.